What's going on, everybody? It's TheNidien. I'm back with a little bit of Homefront on this Wednesday afternoon. I know I haven't had a video up in the last couple days, and I was going to get one up yesterday, but I had a little bit of technical difficulties that didn't allow me to get it up. I had to scrap it a bunch of times. Something wasn't working right. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but either way, it's fixed today, so I can get this video up and rolling. It's actually probably going to go up later tonight or even tomorrow morning, but it is what it is. And I decided to hit you guys with a little bit of Homefront. And this is honestly my best game I've ever had. Here's my first fail. Big time. I should have had that guy, but I don't know what I was thinking. And that's the last fail of the game. No, this game's full of glitches, fails, fuck-ups. Anything you can think of, it happened. This lobby was a little bit odd, to say the least. I don't know if it was the servers or if it's just the game acting like the game. All day was in lobbies was different, especially this lobby. Like, tanks were warping all over the place. The game freezes up here and there. Just even though I was on a 4 or 5 bar, I was still, you know, at times looking like it was playing on like a 1 to 2 bar. It was just strange, and all the games after this were actually unplayable. Even though I played through them, it just was no fun, so I had to call it a day. But this ended up being my best game I've ever had on Homefront, to be honest, which is kind of ironic. But because I went back to the ACR, the first gun I used in the game, or whenever I unlocked it. But as you can see, I'm using the ACR with the red dot and the Viper camo. I'm not sure how well you can see it in this video, but it's a real sweet looking camo. It's black, got a little bit of purple and green swirls in it. One of the better looking camos in the game, in my opinion. Like I said, sometimes the gold looks dirty on some guns, looks gold on other guns. Same with the chrome, looks a little muddy on some guns, looks chrome on other guns. It's a give and take on the gun on which camo you're going to want to use, depending on your likes and dislikes, I guess, to say that. I haven't unlocked the pink one. I'm not level 75 yet, and I'm going to use that one game just to show you guys how outlandish this thing is, for those of you that haven't seen it or don't play Homefront. It's just crazy. You can see a guy coming a mile away with the damn thing. But there again, some guns it's super, super bright and pink. Other guns it's not so bad. But either way, the overall take on the camo is awful. I don't know why anybody uses it. You're a walking bullseye with that goddamn thing on. But like I said, I had some technical difficulties, so I'm getting this video up a little late, and I'm going to get right back into the Brink videos here after this video. I'm still working on Crank HQ's challenge that he put forth upon me. I'm starting to end up thinking it might be damn near impossible, to be completely honest. Getting only kills with a sliding tackle using that sniper rifle is the bolt action one. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. I'm not sure if it's even completable, to be honest. But I'm giving it a try day in, day out. Still whirling with that thing. And I'll let you know on my progress. And if I get beat, I get beat. I'll admit defeat. But it's not done yet. Don't quit. We may be 65 and I'm still going to be going on this challenge. But yeah, so I'm going to commence with the rest of the playthrough here after this video, like I said. And yeah, I mean, I just want to know how everybody was doing, what's been going on. I see the community has taken a shit, and here's one of the freezes. I was getting pissed because I was like, come on, do not freaking freeze up on me. I hate when it freezes because it kind of throws you out of whack here, and that's a fail on my part. I should have probably had both of them, to be honest. I should have went to the guy to the left first, and then worked my way around the car and got that guy. But anyways, yeah, I was just wondering how everybody else was doing. And like I said, I see the community's taking another nosedive with the whole JX23 scandal, and everybody assuming this is what happened and assuming this and that. And you know, my take on the thing is, you know, he was in the wrong. Everybody knows he's in the wrong. He knows he was in the wrong. Hence, he wouldn't have committed internet suicide. And you know, everybody involved basically wins an Idiot of the Year award, in my opinion. Just the whole, everything that was about it, just thinking that it was going to be kept anonymous, and thinking that it's a joke. So you got some sides of it that think it's a complete joke and think it's funny. You got other sides that are defending JX, even though they know damn well he was in the wrong. I don't care what you say. People can say, well, it's his private life. Well, that's not how it works. You know, welcome to the fucking real world that we live in here. When you do shit like that, it has consequences. Everything we do in life has a consequence, whether it's good or bad. Every action has a reaction, yada, yada, yada. We've heard it all from our parents. And, you know, karma came back and bit him in the ass. I'm not one to sit here and say, you know, how many girls he was doing it with, because nobody knows. You know, what is it, 3 or 4 that said that he's done it. It could possibly be a hell of a lot more. He could have been doing other things, but who gives a shit? It is what it is. He got snagged. I don't feel sorry for the kid whatsoever, whether it's his only means of money and he quit his other job. That's his own fault, and it has nothing to do with my life. So, I mean, even if I was his buddy, I would tell him he's a fucking moron. But it just goes to show you kids out there how easily things can be taken away with you, from you. Just like that. Boom. Everything he's worked for, his livelihood, gone. Just like that. Back to nothing. Gonna have to get a real job and go from there. But, you know, that's just it, kids. You know, just because you think you know the law, or just because it's your own private life, doesn't make it wrong, and it doesn't make it public. You know, just take a look at all these stupid-ass politicians, the governors, the superstars, the movie stars, everybody. You know, everything they do has a consequence, whether it's their private life or not. And the same rule applies to us. You know, for example, I have a real-life friend here that's a cop, and it's going to name unnamed, but, you know, he sent dick pictures to girls before. Girls he was dating these girls. They end up getting pissed to him. Guess where the dick pic goes? To the fucking police station. And guess what happened? He's been suspended a couple times, and the next time it happens, he's done. Whether it's his private life or not, it doesn't matter. That's what you guys need to understand. And a law is a law. There's so many people out there spewing shit about laws. Read your own country's laws, for God's sakes, and maybe know what you're talking about. Yes, the legal age of consent is 16, but read a little farther into the fucking law. JX23 wasn't having sex with him. If he was having sex with him, different laws would apply. We're talking about pornographic pictures and sexual harassment, and different laws apply for that. So, know what you're talking about. Please, for the love of God, just Google it. That's what Google's there for. Especially Wings of Redemption. I mean, the guy just spouts off absolute nonsense time and time again. People commend him for supposedly being this highly educated person when, I mean, it's so far from the truth it's not even funny. And then he throws in a gay, discreet little gay bash at the end, like, you know, the typical asshole. I mean, that pretty much sums it up. Wings of Redemption is a fucking moron, plain and simple. But enough of tainting my gameplay with the words Wings of Redemption. Fuck, that guy is a tumor to the community. But anyhow, back to the Homefront here for a little bit. I didn't even notice how many points I was actually saving up. I was just having fun killing people. There's a few instances where I wish I would have used some cluster bombs here, but I ended up blowing them all off at the end real quick because I didn't realize how many I actually had. I think I ended up having 5,400 points in the bank and not even realizing what was going on. And I've been having a real issue with this proximity launcher lately. I don't know if you'll see towards the end of this game or in the middle of this game. I'm not exactly sure, but you might see a big-time fail where I shoot like 5 rockets at a little drone, and 3 of them were dead nuts on this thing, and it just, nothing happened for whatever reason. I'm not sure what happened there. Headshot, who the fuck knows. But the proximity launcher doesn't seem to be going off. One thing I've also noticed in Battle Commander, man, you get some of these guys up there with the drones, and they start shooting off. It takes like 4 freaking rockets to take down a fucking parrot drone when they get up to a 3 or 4 star. And I got fucking run over, man. Roadkill, hands down there. I didn't even see that guy coming, nor did I even hear him coming. But yeah, the proximity launcher's been acting a little funky for me, and it could have very well been the lag and the glitchiness that I was experiencing through this game. I'm not exactly sure. And I remember yelling at the screen right there saying, yeah, get the fuck out of A. But yeah, I don't know, I was all stoked on this game. I was just in the groove. But, and here we go again. I'm saying butter all the time. I don't get it. You want some butter for that bread? I don't get it, and I get lucky here. Complete fail on that guy's part. He had me. I don't know what happened. I got extremely lucky. And I almost failed there. And I'm losing train of thought once again. My mind. My dad says I'm clearing my brilliance out. I argue that fact. But, hey, I'll go with it, right? If your dad says it, it must be right, right? Yeah. But, there I go. Anyways, let's clear the brilliance. Goose Fraba. Count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're back. So I was trying to hold down A here, and it just wasn't working out too good. I got snagged by a little camper there. The one corner I didn't check, and I'm going to start checking that corner every game from now on, because that's the first time I've ever seen a guy hitting him down there. I didn't see his head little popping out, and here's where I start blowing off these cluster bombs like a madman. I was just trying to get kills. I thought the game might have been ending sooner, I think, and then I was trying to make sure I didn't get killed by the helicopter, because everybody knows, if you have airstrike in the air and you get killed, you lose it. But one thing, I haven't had that stupid glitch where my airstrike doesn't even go off recently, so that's a good thing. Maybe that's fixed. Oh, and that's what I wanted to bring up too. The map pack for the PS3. Where the hell is it? Are we even getting it? Does anybody know, for all you Homefront players or guys that have been keeping track of it? I should probably pop over on the forums. I've been kind of busy and kind of lost track. And here, I wish I would have kept one of my cluster bombs for this disaster that's about to happen. But back to the map pack. I know Xbox got a map pack for like $3 or something. The maps look kind of cool. You know, all I can do is just watch a couple videos and wish I had it. But I know the PSN downtime was to blame for it, and with our demo. But I haven't heard anything since, and I read that THQ shut down their operations in New York City, and they're moving up to Montreal for which is part of what Homefront was being developed in. And so what happened to our map pack? Where is it? $3? I'll pay $3. And I hope all you Call of Duty guys that are stuck on Black Ops are going to enjoy spending another $15 here in 6 days for another map pack. And that's a bit ridiculous. They should throw you guys a bone for free, to be completely honest. I mean, that brings up what the grand total to play the game fully without being kicked out of a lobby every 2 seconds because you get a map that you haven't been able to play. Look at that spray. What the hell? But to $105, which is absolutely mind-bogglingly absurd. And then, you know, you're going to have Modern Warfare 3, which is going to come out with Modern Warfare 2 maps, Call of Duty 4 maps, which they all have coded and don't need to do a damn anything to it because they're using the same engine. So that should be interesting. You're going to be guys who are going to, even though you bought Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 and all the map packs for that, you're going to be buying them again. Weird how that works. Go Activision. But anyways, at least I didn't say but yeah. I want my map pack for this game. I'm digging this game. I like this game. I want to buy a map pack for this game. There's only so many times you can play the same maps over and over again, even though each map is more like 3 maps, kind of like, you know, a la Battlefield style when you play Rush. And then if you play Conquest, you get a different portion of the map sometimes. Sometimes more than not. And that, I don't know what happened there either. But, for your bread. I just want to play some new maps. I don't really have any more Battlefield gameplay at the moment. I've been kind of bouncing back and forth. Like I said, I don't save up gameplay. But I hope the community comes around. I hope everybody learns a lesson from that whole disaster, the whole shenanigans that's going on time and time again. And I hope Wings of Redemption pulls his head out of his ass once in his lifetime. Just one time. Just pull it out. But I went 41-12. And have a great day, guys. Peace.